Alright, so I'm going to drill straight through this, straight through that bolt head. Then went to the store and got a couple of these drill bits. Let's try this, whatever this one is, this mock blue, armor plated. Let's see what that does. One thing I need is my eye protection. Hey, always wear your eye protection. Oh, we broke a bit. We broke a bit. Alright. Bit number one. I think I was maybe pushing too hard. Going too fast. Alright, so we're on drill bit pack number 2. That last one didn't fare well. So let's see if we can't get through this with the DeWalt titanium coating. So we'll come in on this side. Since, you know, we got a stuck and broken bit on that side, we'll try to come in on this side. Yeah, so I'm gonna start it with this one. Then I think I'm gonna try to grab what is this, 3/32. So let's try to get the center of this. All right, try number 2. So how far did I get? I got kind of far. Let me see. Let's see how far actually. So about like a 1/2 inch. So since we started with that, I'm gonna step up to a 3/32. You know, now that I'm kind of in this bolt, what I should have did is just went diagonal instead of trying to go straight through this bolt. So it's a lesson learned. Let's just try to intercept this hole right about there. Alright, so I tried to go down and over and see if I can't get them to intersect. because what I should have did is just drilled through at an angle instead of going all the way through the bolt. I mean, that's kind of a tough ask for these little drill bits I have. Maybe if I had a drill press, it'd be easy to go straight through, but for the hand tools, it might be better to do it diagonally. So let me get some wire to see if I actually made it through. If not, I'll go in a little bit more, go down, but I think I've intersected the two holes. Alright, so I did confirm that the two holes successfully met, but they're kind of at a 90-degree angle. So what I want to do is kind of come in and just try to smooth out that angle so my wire can fit smoothly without too much risk of kind of being frayed and breaking. So alright, let's give it another go. Let's see. Perfect. So that'll give me a nice connection for my safety wire. And actually, while we have it, let's test out the safety wire. Twist tool. Alright, so essentially you grab two ends, lock the tool, that is pretty simple. So I didn't count, I should have counted, but essentially you want like 6 to 8 twists per inch. But this tool, alright, so I think our little experiment was generally successful. Just a lesson learned. You know, make your life easier. Don't try to drill all the way through a fastener that has a bolt head that thick. I mean, it's 17 millimeter, so it's easy to just go through diagonally. So I think this is a success. What I want to do is clean this bolt up, so I'll spray it down with some brake clean, get all that WD-40 off of it, get all of these metal shavings off of it. You know, that's another kind of thing you have to pay attention to. So all those metal shavings, you don't want that in the oil. You know, the oil filter will pick it up, but you know, we'll try to clean this part up. So a couple things, lessons learned. Alright, so we've drilled a hole in this original oil filler cap, but I did purchase the oil filler cap that already had some safety wire holes already drilled, and so I'm going to use this for the bike, and it has a nice machined finish. What I want to do is reuse that O-ring that came off of this one. So this will be an extra. Like I mentioned, I can have a little small bag, like and I'll finally get to my track day, keep a couple of these, so somebody, if they show up and maybe didn't have this stuff safety wired, or if another Z900 owner wants to go on a run and they need some kind of drilled parts, then I'll have them. So this is ready to go on the bike. This is ready to go on the bike. So let's do that. Let's get these, get this drain plug installed, get some fresh oil in the bike, Yeah, another thing is filter. So I did get a Race Pro filter. You can see it has a safety wire hole already installed in the top of the filter. So we'll add these 3, and that should kind of get us where we need to be as far as like track prep for the oil filter, drain plug, and filler cap. You know, depending on what type of track day you're doing, you may have to do a bit more as far as safety wiring, but this isn't a fully race prep bike, you know, where you have to do, you know, like the caliper bolts and all that stuff. So, you know, these 3 things should kind of get us where we need to go. All right, now for the safety wire, what I'm thinking is maybe to come from here and connect the bolt to the oil filter, but I have to see. I don't know if there's a better way to do it. We'll see. Alright, so these Z900s take like 3.5 quarts if you're not removing the filter, and a whole 4 quarts if you do remove the filter, which we have done. So I'm gonna do a full 3 without even looking, and then I'll go check out the sight glass, see how things are looking. And then I'll start putting the 4th one in, and put the 4th one in with a little bit more care and observation, because you don't want to overfill this thing. So that is 3, and I can already see the sight glass here. It's like right in the middle, which looks good. So what I'll do is make sure that the bike is actually sitting down, not raised up on the stand. Yeah, and it went down just a little bit. So on the stand, it's kind of raised, jacked up at a little incline. So I'll put half of this 4th one in, get us to 3.5, and then I'll look at the sight glass again. Let's see. Yeah, with the back wheel fully on the ground, it is like right at the top, and that's with 3.5. So let me start it up, pressurize the system, make sure the oil filter gets full, and then we'll check it again. And this is the new oil filter plug. You actually need a tool to tighten it and loosen it. It's one of those Torx bits, a 55. But yeah, right now the oil is perfectly at the highest point But again, like I mentioned, this is up on the rear stand. So what I'm gonna do is turn the bike on, let it circulate a little bit. Then I'll come check the sight glass with the rear tire on the floor to see if we need to add some more oil. See that, you know, after starting it up, it sucked that oil into the filter. So let's go ahead and start filling up some more. Add that last half a quart, and it should get us where we need to be. Yep, as soon as I put that in, you can see it raised up to a visible level in the sight glass. And that is 4 quarts. And the level looks and appears to be happy. So let's reinstall our new pre-drilled, well, it's actually not even drilled, it's machined to have safety wire mount points. Give that a third of a turn. Drop that back wheel down. Yeah, we are perfectly in the middle, so looks good. Oil filter is full. Start it up again, let it run for a little bit.